Welcome, everybody, to Varsity Volleyball and NKTelco Sports. Today's game, is brought to you by the following sponsors: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Climate Technologies, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, New Knoxville Supply, Pratt Industries, Winners Meats, Allen Ball Insurance, and, of course, NKTelco. Welcome once again. Scott Fry here, bringing you all the action. We did share with you the JV match. The Cardinals took that in 2 straight sets, 25-15, 25-12, and now we're getting ready for the varsity tilt. The Cardinals come in with a 5-0 record, fresh off of a Big Mac win against Versailles. Always a battle when the Tigers come to town. So they're 1-0 in the MAC, 5-0 overall. Jackson Center comes in 3-2 overall, 2-1 in Shelby County Athletic play. They are tied for 3rd in the conference. Russia sits atop the Shelby County Athletic League, 3-0 in conference play, 5-1 overall. Port Laramie right there with them, 2-0, 5-1 overall. And then right behind them, Jackson Center, 2-1, 3-2 overall. Kim Metz, your varsity volleyball coach here in Jackson Center. Just one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. And right across the floor from her, another one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, the varsity volleyball head coach for the Cardinals, Diana Kramer. So we get ready to kick things off. We're going to break for a moment while they do the opening announcements and the Star Spangled Banner. And when we return, we will give you the starting lineups brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. But right now, we're going to take a break before the national anthem. It's high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth.
Get NKTelco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NKTelco today.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome back to Jackson Center High School. Scott Fry with you for high school volleyball action here on NKTelco Sports. Very, very grateful for the help and support of Scott Elkert, the athletic director here at Jackson Center, whose voice you hear in the background on the mic today for the Tigers as we go through the pre-match ceremonies, introductions, and so forth. And let's give you your starting lineups, starting with the Cardinals. Sophomore Melina Schrader, number 1. Junior, number 2, Amelia Dahmeyer. Junior, number 3, Olivia Dahmeyer. Junior, number 4, Olivia Heitkamp. Senior, number 6, Rihanna Paul. Number 10, Ava Trentman, sophomore. And your libero, senior, number 0, Abby Powers. And once again, Diana Kramer, your head coach for the Cardinals. And let's talk about the Jackson Center Tigers as the fans come to their feet. Number 7, junior Paige Guy. Number 12, sophomore Presley Reese. Number 14, sophomore McKinley Reichert. Number 24, sophomore Maren Ludwig. Number 20, junior Macy Klopfenstein. And also number 5, junior Kiana Suttles. Your libero for Jackson Center, junior, wearing jersey number 2 in the white, Grace Pringer. And, of course, Kim Metz, your varsity volleyball coach here in Jackson Center. And it is important to note that these are 2 well-established, successful programs here in high school volleyball in an area where high school volleyball ain't that easy because there are a lot of great programs Jackson Center, state champions, back-to-back Division IV, 2015 and 2016. Cardinals, their success a little more recent. In fact, in 2016, the Cardinals lost in the regional final as Jackson Center was on their way to the state final. Cardinals, state champs, they took over that business in 2017 from Jackson Center. And state champs again in 2019. They were state runners-up in 2018, 2020. And last year, the Cardinals got bounced out by the eventual state champions, the New Knoxville Rangers, also from the Midwest Athletic Conference. So Cardinals regional runners-up last year. And we get ready to get rolling as the officials set the lineups. Again, Jackson Center comes in 2-1 in Shelby County Athletic League play. Cardinals come in 1-0 in MAC play. 5-0 overall. Jackson Center 3-2 overall as we look to start things off. Get our lineups set. So across the front row for New Bremen, you have Ava Trentman, number 10. Number 6, Rihanna Paul. Number 1, Melina Schrader. Melina will be doing the setting. Paul and Trentman, the hitters. Back to serve for Jackson Center. This is number 24, Marin Ludwig. Front row, you've got number 5, Suttles. And Rihanna Paul with the first swing. Nice block by the Tigers. Schrader's going to set up Olivia Heitkamp off the block and down. Falls in bounds. So Jackson Center with the first blood here. And I believe that block is going to go off of number 12, Presley Reese. Dug in back row by Powers. Now up to swing. That's Paul. Dug in back row by Prenger. And a nice job right there with the kill. Number 20, Macy Klopfenstein. And so Jackson Center out to an early 2-0 lead behind the serving of Marin Ludwig. Knuckleball serve right back to Amelia Donmeyer. Set across to Paul by Schrader. Count it as Rihanna Paul with her first tally. That goes in the books as a kill, and the Cardinals will take over the service duties. Sophomore Melina Schrader, the setter for this Cardinal offense. Everything runs through Schrader, according to Coach Kramer, and she will now serve. And she pushes that wide. The set, now a back set, wide swing as Powers sets the offense. Schrader passes to Heitkamp. Dug in the back. Nice play right there by Ludwig. And then Jackson Center unable to process that for a point. Terminates, and we are tied at 2 as Schrader now with the serve. And she will push that one out of bounds. 3 keys brought to you by Keyhole Pizza for the Cardinals. And we saw it right there. Their serve needs to be aggressive, but it needs to be well. They've had a lot of service errors in this early season. They need to tighten that up a little bit. They need to communicate well as they play defense. And then finally, they need to get into system with a good serve receive. And there you see it right there, the defensive specialist, Mia Donmeyer. Now, Amelia Donmeyer and Rihanna Paul there with the miss hit. Point Jackson Center 4-2 now, the Tigers. The Keyhole Pizza, 3 keys to the game for Coach Metz and the Tigers. Control what we can control. Play within ourselves. As you see the serve there, dug by Paul. Set across to the hitter, Olivia Heitkamp, off the block and down. As Heitkamp will give her a kill, and that'll send Rihanna Paul back. 3 keys again by Keyhole Pizza for the Tigers. Control what we can control. Stay in the moment. Don't let anything get too big for you. And then read, absorb, and react to what New Bremen's doing on offense. So thanks to Keyhole Pizza. And off the block and down, Olivia Heitkamp goes up, puts up the wall with Ava Trentman. And just like that, Cardinals tie it up 4-4 as Rihanna Paul serving for the Cardinals. Dug in the back by McKinley Reichert, the sophomore standout, and she will get the swing and the kill. McKinley Reichert, excellent athlete, both in volleyball and in women's basketball. And you're going to get a double called against the Cardinals, and Jackson Center was up 6-4. Back to serve now for the Tigers. This is Kiana Suttles, the junior hitter. Dug in the back by Amelia Donmeyer. Back set by Schrader. Ava Trentman sends one to the back row. Now passed forward. Off the block. Donmeyer with the diving dig, and Ava Trentman with the swing. And give her a kill. The sophomore registers her first point of the match. And it is 6-5, and they will send sophomore Kira Steininger back to serve. She's a serving specialist, also a back row player, so she'll settle in beside libero Abigail Powers once this service goes in. And you see that ball sink. Reichert with the dig. Now she'll get set up for the kill. Count it! Big swing for the sophomore, McKinley Reichert. Nice job there. Dig, set, kill for the Tigers. And they hold a 2-point lead as they will send number 9, Riley Barhorst, the junior setter, back to serve for Coach Metz and the Tigers. Dig in the back row, and Olivia Dahlmeyer, one of the twins, with the swing. Reichert from deep. Heitkamp passes forward, little tipper there by Reichert. Steininger with the set. Olivia Dahlmeyer with the swing, dug by Reichert. Now back to Reichert. She's going to two-hand tap across. It rolls on the net. Jackson Center keeps it alive. Got a great rally as Reichert to the back row, and it goes off the basketball goal as Abby Powers tries to dig that one out. And we'll give Reichert a kill there. McKinley Reichert now with 3 kills. You see her very active. She will play good defense and essentially set herself up by digging to the setter, and then she'll take it back. Kira Steininger now with the dig. Cardinals look just a little bit out of sync here. They will free ball over. That's Olivia Dahlmeyer, one of the Dahlmeyer twins on the floor. Reichert now, again, they set her up. She's their big hitter. Quick set across by Schrader. Nice dig there by Macy Klopfenstein off the block. Olivia Heitkamp, she passes to Schrader. Schrader sets her up. Counted. Olivia Heitkamp with 2 kills. There was a block in there as well by the freshman standout for the Cardinals, Mary Rindler, number 14, now in the front row. Also in the front row with Schrader and Olivia Dahlmeyer as Olivia Heitkamp serves. And here comes Reichert off the net and down. So your score now 7-8 as the junior hitter, I would say probably the primary hitter for the Cardinals, Olivia Heitkamp with the serve. Dug in the back by Pringer. Set up by Barhorst. Back set. Cardinals react well. Now Schrader across to Heitkamp. Nice job keeping that one alive. Now we're going to go up at the net. Schrader with the swing. And that's going to fall as Klopfenstein unable to do anything with that. And that's what you get with Melina Schrader. She's your primary setter, but she can also swing. And she can play defense, so she does it all. And there's a service error for the Cardinals as Heitkamp bounces one into the net. And Jackson Center with the lead 9-8. And they will send sophomore McKinley Reichert back. Reichert with 3 kills so far on the match. Very busy early, not surprised to see that. 2 really outstanding sophomores for the Tigers with Presley Reese and Reichert. And now the Cardinals out of sync, and that is the first ace of the match. And that goes to McKinley Reichert as Olivia Heitkamp tried to dig that one and set up the front row and was unable to do so. Reichert serve to Heitkamp again. Schrader with the quick set across causes trouble for the Tigers, and Melina Schrader with the kill to stop the little micro run there for the Tigers. And now back to serve for Coach Kramer and New Bremen. Abby Powers, the libero senior. She's agreed to play college volleyball at Taylor University over in, I believe, in Indiana. So congratulations to Abby. Nice dig by Steininger. Sets up Schrader. Sets up Heitkamp off the block. Nice dig by Pringer. Now we're going to pass it forward. And Reichert with a swing from the back row off the net. Schrader going to push all the way across to Rihanna Paul. Dug by Pringer. And here comes the swing from Klopfenstein, and that's going to go out of bounds off the dig. So Macy Klopfenstein with another kill as Kira Steininger unable to do anything with that, and Jackson Center holds the lead 11-9. Serving for the Tigers, this is junior hitter number 7, Paige Guy. Dug by Heitkamp to the front row. She puts it to the setter, puts it to Rihanna Paul. Dug by Guy, out of play, back into play, pass across Klopfenstein, and she will hit that one out of bounds, says the line judge. Point Cardinals. 10 serving 11, couple subs coming in. Amelia Dahlmeyer will go back and serve. She is a defensive specialist and excellent server for the Cardinals. Ava Trentman back in the front row as Steininger and Rindler will come off for the Cardinals. And here comes your serve. Dug by Pringer, tough to handle, as you can see, across to Klopfenstein. She puts it in the back row just beyond the back line. And the Cardinals have tied things up 11-11. On the floor for Jackson Center now, Sarah Swiger, number 11, up front with her. Kiana Suttles, number 5, and an ace for Amelia Donmeyer as that one hits the net and drops harmlessly to the turf. Also in the front row, number 9 for the Tigers, Riley Barhorse. Set the back row, Reichert, Kloffenstein, and Pringer. Here comes a swing, back set, out of play. A little wild there from Schrader. And the Cardinals give up the ball and the serve. It is 12-12, so tight opening to the first set between two volleyball year-over-year juggernauts here in West Central Ohio, and we are blessed with great sports, and volleyball is no exception. Maren Ludwig with the serve. Donmeyer sets to the front row, or digs, I should say. Paul swing off the block. Reichert back set to Kloffenstein, and she airmails that one. One hopper off the wall. Point Cardinals. They take a 13-12 lead. And they're going to say it was touched. And so Jackson Center will earn that point and retain the serve. And so 13-12 Jackson Center. Serving is Maren Ludwig. And that'll go in the books as a kill for Macy Kloffenstein. That last point, I've got her for 3 kills. And that one got on top of Amelia Donmeyer. And she got caught in that, should I dig it? Should I set it forward? And put that one in the books as an ace for Maren Ludwig. Nice serve, knuckleball right at the Cardinal defensive specialist. 14-12, the Tigers with the lead here in set 1. This time Donmeyer's got it. Schrader passing across. Cardinals have to free ball it. And Jackson Center looks to get in system. Back set. Up goes number 12, Presley Reese. Up and down. Point Tigers. 15-12 Tigers. And we're going to get a precision strip timeout. We'll take it with them. The Tigers with the early lead, 15-12 over the Cardinals here on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Welcome back to what I like to call the Tigers Den here at Jackson Center. Head coach Kim Metz, the Jackson Center Tigers. JV coach Tara Schuster, assistant coach Aaron Pence on the Cardinals side. Diana Kramer in charge of the coaching duties here in New Bremen. Brianna Paul, count that one. Another big swing for the senior. That's her 3rd kill by my reckoning. Head coach on the Cardinals side, Diana Kramer. Varsity assistant Jenny Eilerman, JVA coach Jan Bikey, JVB coach Janelle Rinderly, assistant coaches Paige Jones and Devin Heitkamp, both former players in the program, and there's one of those service errors that the Cardinals have struggled with a bit in the early going of the 2022 campaign. And on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard, you score 16-13. Schrader sets Heitkamp and count that one down with the kill. Jackson Center so far has done pretty well answering Olivia Heitkamp. She's got 3 kills, but she's had a lot of swings. Jackson Center done a nice job of digging those out. Brianna Paul now to serve for the Cardinals. They are down 14-16 as Jackson Center into system. And Reichert, count that one. Cardinals got the wall up, but it carried them down to a point where they could not get under that to set up their offense. And Jackson Center will take over the service duties. This is Kiana Suttles. Reichert now leads all hitters with 4 kills. 17-14 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Little lob serve. Trentman pass to Schrader all the way across to Heitkamp. Count that one. Woo! That was money all day. You could just see it coming. And the Cardinals now will send Kira Steininger, sophomore, back to serve. Down 15-17 here in the first set. Mary Rindler in the front row now. Olivia Heitkamp and Olivia Donmeyer make up the Cardinal front row. Reichert with a little tapper. Olivia Donmeyer sets to Schrader. Schrader sets Heitkamp. Nice dig back there and into the net. But, boy, nice defensive play by Maren Ludwig. 16 serving 17, so Cardinals on a little 2-0 run here, trying to get things tied up in this battle of the conferences. The Midwest Athletic Conference represented by the Cardinals. The Shelby County Athletic League, of course, represented by Jackson Center. Big swing from Reese. Now back across, setting up Olivia Heitkamp off the block. Now Ludwig back across to Reichert, and saved by Abby. Powers, libero, Schrader, free ball over by Powers. Cardinals survive that big swing. Here comes Reichert again with a big swing, dug by Steininger. Across, here comes Olivia Donmeyer with a little tapper off the block. Nice job, Ludwig. Reichert pushes it across. Powers brings it back into play. Free ball over by Schrader. And now Jackson Center going to try and do something with that freebie. Here comes Reichert, little tapper. Defense Cardinals. Powers keeps it alive. Pass to Heitkamp. She'll knock it across. Ludwig. Kloffenstein over to Presley Reese. Dug by Powers. Quick set by Schrader. Score, Cardinals. Great rally. And we are all tied up 17-17. How's that for some high school volleyball action? Gotta love it. No better way to spend a Saturday morning, at least in real time. By the time you're watching this, the replay, it'll be Tuesday, September 13th at 7 and Saturday, September 17th at 10 as we get one into the net. And the Cardinals on a 4-0 run behind the service of Steininger. And now Jackson Center forced to take a timeout. Will take it with them. A precision strip timeout called by the Tigers as the Cardinals take the lead 18-17 here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Welcome back to Jackson Center. Once again, NKTelco Sports and our sponsors always pleased to bring you these replays of high school varsity volleyball action. You can catch it on NKTelco Channel 3 or in high definition on Channel 503. Catch this one again Tuesday, September 13th, 7 p.m., Saturday, the 17th of September, 10 a.m. You can always catch all of our games, all of our coverage, all of our sports on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Special thank you to Jackson Center Live View sponsor, Allenbaugh Insurance. Coming out of that precision strip timeout, Cardinals on a 4-0 run as Steininger gets ready to send another one across. Knuckleball, Grace Pranger with the dig, the libero. Ludwig sets up Reichert off the block. Big block by the Cardinals. And Jackson Center unable to recover from that with an error at the net as Reichert just tried to tap one over. You heard the thud. Big block up front as Rindler and Heitkamp had the wall up for Coach Kramer and the Cardinals. 19-17 as Kira Steininger serves. And put that one in the books as an ace for the sophomore, her first of the day. Cardinals first to 20. And again, thanking all of our sponsors. Emerson Climate Technologies aboard this year as our starting lineup sponsor. Very happy to have them. And as always, Scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. And on that scoreboard, the Cardinals up 2017, dug by Reichert. Ludwig chases it down now. Reese had to free ball it over, but the Tigers ran out of hits. And so Cardinals now with a football score of 21-17. And speaking of football, it is that time of year. What a great time to be alive if you're into sports. The college football season just getting underway. NFL football about to get underway. High school football, we're already 3 weeks in. And, of course, volleyball. We're in the thick of it as Steiner sends one over. Dug by Reichert to Ludwig. Pass back to Reichert. And she gets one on top of Steininger quickly. Steininger unable to react as McKinley Reichert put that one right at her. And Reichert now, that was her 5th kill. She leads all hitters with 5 as Jackson Center will send number 9 to the floor, Riley Barhorst, and she will serve for Coach Metz. Also coming in, number 11, Sarah Swiger, the senior outside hitter. So front row, Reichert, Reese, and Swiger for the Tigers. Heitkamp to Schrader, all the way across to Olivia Dahlmeyer. And into the net, Sarah Swiger, point Cardinals. 22-18 on the First National Bank scoreboard as Olivia Heitkamp will go back to serve for Coach Kramer and the Cardinals, coming in undefeated. Had an undefeated run through the MAC last season. First time they've ever done that, outright MAC champs. Only to fall to MAC rival New Knoxville on the Rangers' way to a state title in the regional final. Battle at the net. Tigers keep it alive. Reichert, two-hand tap over, drop it right on the side. Beautiful play by McKinley Reichert, and there you see a look at her athleticism, switching from reaction to set up the offense to make the kill. McKinley Reichert, just a sophomore here for Coach Metz. You have to love what you're seeing out of her as a sophomore. Schrader with the quick set down. Reichert there to react. And Klopfenstein now off the block for the Cardinals. Cardinals back on offense. Quick tapper across by Schrader. Set by Barhorst. Klopfenstein dug by Steiniger. Now Dahlmeyer. Powers free ball it over. Now Jackson Center want to set something up. Here's Barhorst setting across to Klopfenstein. Big hit off the Cardinal block. Heitkamp to save it. Schrader across to Olivia Dahlmeyer. Blocked at the net. Tigers keep it alive. Got a great rally going. It's Klopfenstein. Right idea. And I think we had a Cardinal in the net, and we did. So Jackson Center with the point to win that rally. Some great volleyball there as Reichert will continue to serve for Coach Metz. Your score, 20 serving 22. The Cardinals with the advantage. And Reichert with an ace. What a serve. Right to the back line. And you're going to get a timeout, Cardinals, and we'll take it with them. New Bremen clings to a 1-point lead here in first set action over the Jackson Center Tigers on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Welcome back to Jackson Center. If you're just joining us, my name is Scott Fry, and I am honored and thrilled to bring you high school volleyball action as Jackson Center and New Bremen locked in a grudge match here as it's 22-21 New Bremen on the First National Bank scoreboard. Jackson Center serving. Heitkamp with the kill off the block. Now Reichert sets the front row. Barhorst sets to number 7, and Mary Rindler, the freshman, up and down with the kill. Her first swing and kill of the match as Paige Guy had her kill blocked. And then the Cardinals come off the block with the point. 23-21 their lead. They played a 25, got a win by 2. First set action as Abby Powers sends one over. Dug by Reichert. Now Barhorst sets across to Klopfenstein. Big swing off the block and down. Mary Rindler making a difference. late here in the first set. Set point 24-21 Cardinals. Rindler, the freshman, wears number 14. That's her second block for termination. As Powers, now the libero, sends it over. Knuckleball into the net. Service error, Cardinals. And Jackson Center now with life will send number 7, junior outside middle hitter, Paige Guy, back to serve. Cardinals still match point set point 24-22 here in the first set as Guy sends it over, dug by Steininger. Now Schrader going to set back to Heitkamp. She puts it down and out of bounds. That was Rindler, number 14, who hit that. So 23-24. Jackson Center clinging to life here in the first set. We try to tie this one up. Steininger a little off on that dig. Now across to Ranapal into the net. And so Jackson Center has tied it up at 24. So we're going to get a little first set overtime. You got to win by 2 in high school volleyball. So 24-24 as Paige Guy with a 2-0 run now for the Tigers. Heitkamp with the bump. Quick set across Schrader. Nice save there by Guy, and the Cardinals will go back on offense. Here comes Ranapal with a big swing. Dig by Reichert at the net. Cardinals with the block by Rindler. Jackson Center's Kloffenstein, long and out. Cardinals advantage 25-24. Great rally, couple big blocks, couple nice saves as Cardinals will sub in Ava Trentman, sending Steininger to the bench, and Amelia Donmeyer will come in to serve, sending Mary Rindler to the bench. Rindler with a nice series of plays there, a couple of key blocks and a kill. And the Cardinals 25-24 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Dug by Kloffenstein, brought back in by Barhorse. Cardinals now on offense. Back pass to Paul, and she'll hit one into the net. And we're back knotted up at 25 as the overtime continues. Jackson Center will sub in number 12, Presley Reese. Out comes Barhorst. Out comes number 11, Swiger. In comes 24, Marin Ludwig to serve for the Tigers. We are tied at 25 here in first set action. Amelia Donmeyer sets digs to the front. Paul, dug by Reichert. Pass now, Kloffenstein. Macy Kloffenstein had a little trouble from her left side hitting position, she's trying to drop that ball on the side, the far side, and so far she's been long nearly every time. And that has helped the Cardinals. 26-25 as Melina Schrader serves. Dug in the back, and that's going to go in the books as an ace. And more importantly for the Cardinals, that's going to go in the books as a set one win, 27-25. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, second set action from Jackson Center here on NKTelco Sports.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Welcome back to Jackson Center. You see that beautiful tiger at center court. What a beautiful facility here. Again, thank you to Scott Elkert, the athletic director here at Jackson Center. Always a great place to come cover sports, whether it's volleyball or basketball season here in the gym. Always gracious hosts, and we are very thankful to them for the opportunity to bring you high school sports from Jackson Center. Set one goes the Cardinals' way, 27-25, a little overtime there. Give you the quick cab report on the Jackson Center side. 10 kills, an ace, and a block in that first set. McKinley Reichert with 6 of those 10 kills. And, I've got 3 aces for the Tigers. Reichert also with 2 of those 3 aces. Marin Ludwig with the other ace. Macy Kloffenstein, 3 kills. Presley Reese, a kill and a block. Reichert leads all hitters with 6 kills. On the Cardinals side of the cab report, 10 kills for them as well. 3 aces also 3 blocks. 2 blocks from freshman Mary Rindler. She also has a kill. Ava Tremen with a kill. Rana Paul with 3 kills. Kira Steininger with an ace. Olivia Heitkamp with a block and 4 kills. Amelia Donmeyer with an ace. And Melina Schrader, 2 kills and an ace. And she will get us underway here in set 2, dug by Libero Prenger. And now Klopfenstein off the block and down. So first point, set 2, goes to the Tigers, 1-0 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. And now Klopfenstein, coming off of that kill, will go back and serve for Coach Metz and the Tigers. And a knuckleball serve to Paul. Bump pass to Heitkamp, and now Reichert will bump it across, dug by Donmeyer. Quick set deep from Schrader. Now Klopfenstein going to set up Reichert off the block and down. Count that as another kill for sophomore McKinley Reichert to add to her total. That's 7 kills now on the day for the sophomore, and Klopfenstein will go back to serve with a 2-point lead, 2-0 Jackson Center. If you're just joining us, welcome. High school volleyball on NKTelco Sports. I'm Scott Fry, and Reichert goes up the ladder to get that one. An errant dig sent that one right over the net, and Reichert was happy to send that one right back. Nothing the Cardinals could do with that. Great play by the sophomore. Klopfenstein setting now 3 straight points to open the second set for the Tigers. Donmeyer struggles to handle that one, and there's an ace for Klopfenstein to go along with her 3 kills. 4-0 on the Think First National Bank scoreboard. Jackson Center with the lead. Heitkamp with the big swing off the block and out of bounds. Cardinals on the board. Stop the bleeding as Olivia Heitkamp registers her 5th kill. And that'll send senior Rihanna Paul back to serve for Coach Kramer. And the Cardinals down 4-1 here in the second set. Paul sends one over, dug by Grace Prenger, the libero. Up and down, count it for number 5. That's Kiana Suttles, her first registered action as far as getting into the books with a kill. She'll go back and serve Prenger off the floor, onto the floor, number 7, Paige Guy for the Tigers. And it's Reese, Guy, and Reichert in the front row for Kim Metz. Schrader passes across to Heitkamp. She'll go up for the swing, dug in the back row. Touch, got to go over. Reichert does push it over, but out of bounds. So the big swing from Heitkamp. And Jackson Center unable to respond. That'll go in the books as a hitting error. And Kira Steininger now goes back to serve. 2 serving 5 as the Cardinals down by 3 to open the second set. They did win the first set, 27-25, and a bit of a nail-biter, some overtime. And Prenger, little tough dig right there. Reichert free balls it over. Now Mary Rindler in the front row. Heitkamp comes up the swing, off the block, and down. Count it. And you see those Tigers are fired up as McKinley Reichert with her first block of the match to go along with an ace and 8 kills. And Jackson Center will send number 6, Avery Jackson, sophomore setter, back to serve. Back into the game, number 11, also for the Tigers, Sarah Swiger. Back set to Heitkamp, and she puts it down on the far side. Nice kill for the junior hitter for the Cardinals, Olivia Heitkamp, her 6th of the match. And the Cardinals take the ball back. They are down 6-3 on the First National Bank scoreboard. And Olivia Heitkamp will serve, the junior hitter, serving for the Cardinals. 3 serving 6. Back to Klopfenstein. Passes forward. Here comes Reichert. Up and off the block. And Heitkamp with the save. Free balled over by the libero Powers. Jackson Center back in system. Here comes Reichert now on the other side. Blocking down Mary Rindler, the freshman. Nice block there for the Cardinals. Her 3rd of the match. 4 serving 6. Cardinals down by 2 as Heitkamp back to serve again. Dug by Reichert. Set by Jackson to Reichert with the wraparound. Dug by Powers. Now back set to Heitkamp. Jackson to the front row. That's Swiger. Now Schrader's going to try and tap it over, and she misses that one. 7-4 Jackson Center as they take the serve back, and they will send sophomore McKinley Reichert back to serve wearing jersey number 14. As the Tigers up 7-4 on the First National Bank scoreboard here in the second set. Deep serve, Steininger with the dig. And this is Olivia Donmeyer, counted off the block and down. The junior hitter with her first kill. Got the start today for Coach Kramer. She will sit. Rihanna Paul will sub in, and Abby Powers will serve. Cardinals down by 2 here in the second set. 5 serving 7 as Abby Powers puts it in play. Libero to libero. Pringer with the dig. Kloffenstein with a hit off the block, down on the Jackson Center side, and now up goes Guy, and she will go down off the block as Paige Guy registers her first kill. Point Tigers, they take the serve back, and Paige Guy will be rewarded for that good play with the opportunity to serve. Number 7 back to serve, Paige Guy. Onto the floor now for the Tigers, Kiana Suttles. She will give libero Grace Pringer a break. Dug by Steininger, now set across to Rihanna Paul, up close to the net. And that falls off the block and down. Rihanna Paul with her first kill of the set, 4th of the match. Ava Trentman, the sophomore middle hitter, coming in for the Cardinals. And Amelia Donmeyer, the junior back row and service specialist in. Cardinals 6, Tigers 8 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Second set action. Thank you for joining us today. Kloffenstein struggles that a little bit, and that's going to go out of bounds. So she tried to set that serve, and Jackson Center never really getting going off of that errant set. And Donmeyer again with the serve, jump serve all the way across. Boy, it's tough. She's got a great cross-court serve. You saw it there, tough to handle. Jackson Center has to free ball it. Now Schrader across to Paul. Paul off the block, dug in the back row by Reichert. Set up by Jackson, and then too many touches, and I think we might be in the net. So Jackson Center fortunate there as Schrader gets in the net, preserving the Tiger point. Off comes Jackson, off comes Swiger, on comes Marin Ludwig to serve, number 24. Also coming onto the floor, number 12, Presley Reese. She'll be in the front row with Kloffenstein and Suttles as Young serves deep to Donmeyer. And Schrader with a quick tapper across. Now Ludwig's going to set across to Kloffenstein. She pushes it over. Melina Schrader a little off today. She's tried those little tappers and quick sets, and she's been in the net almost as often as she's gotten them over. And so Jackson Center stretches their lead 10-7 as Marin Young puts it in play, and this one goes long. One hopper off the wall, and the Cardinals will take over as Melina Schrader back to serve. Jackson Center 10, New Bremen 8 here on the First National Bank scoreboard. Schrader puts it across court, dug by Kloffenstein into the net. Nice job by Ludwig to keep it alive, and it does go over. Trentman tapper across. Prenger now going to set up Reese. Now back to Powers. Schrader, Trentman off the block and down as the sophomore hitter puts it away for the Cardinals. And the Cardinals now within 1. Jackson Center's had the lead the entire way here in the second set, but New Bremen hoping to tie this as Schrader puts it into play. Duggan back row, Prenger, Ludwig. Now back to Reichert off the block, and the Cardinals keep it going. A little miscommunication. Powers tries to free ball. It just never could get that going off of that block. And so the Tigers hold the lead 11-9 on the First National Bank scoreboard. They send Macy Kloffenstein, the junior, back to serve. And that one goes out of bounds. Service error. Point Cardinals, Rihanna Paul, number 6, senior hitter. Dug in the back by Kloffenstein, now set by Ludwig. Pushed across by Suttles. Now Schrader with a deep set. Prenger keeps it in play. And then into the net by Presley Reese, the sophomore hitter. Point Cardinals, and we are tied at 11. Here in the second set. Been a very tight match. Cardinals won the first set, 27-25. Dug by Kloffenstein. Now Ludwig's going to set all the way across to Reichert. Big swing. Man, perfectly placed in the corner. Nobody home for the Cardinals, and Jackson Center keeps the lead 12-11. Off comes Prenger. On comes Guy. Back goes Suttles. This is Kiana Suttles, the junior hitter, back to serve. She's got 1 kill on the match. Donmeyer with the awkward dig. Schrader passes it forward. Donmeyer will have to free ball across. Reichert to Guy, back to Reichert. Here's the swing, and down right at the back line. I'm going to guess that McKinley Reichert has spent a little time swinging in this gymnasium because she keeps dropping them right in play at the lines. And she has got 10 kills. And now the Cardinals going to get tapped for a rotation as Coach Kramer comes over to discuss that with the official. Point Tigers, and they hold on to the lead 14-11 as Kiana Suttles is going to go back to serve. You see Coach Kramer directing traffic, getting the Cardinal defense set to serve receive. And that one's going to find the line. There's an ace. So Jackson Center on a nice little run here. It was 11-11. Now 14-12, and actually they are going to call that ball out. So the serve will go to the Cardinals, 14-12. My apologies, I thought that was in. Kira Steininger back to serve for New Bremen, wearing jersey number 5, sophomore defensive specialist. She will put things into play. Knuckleball dug by Reichert. Kloffenstein passes, and now we've got a communication breakdown. And Reichert barely gets that one over. Nice play. Here comes Olivia Heitkamp with the swing off the block. Nice save there, Olivia Dahlmeyer. Little one-hander. Crowd wanted some sort of a lift, and it was Dahlmeyer just sticks the hand out, and the Cardinals end up terminating off of the Olivia Heitkamp block. 13 serving 14. Cardinals down by a point here in second set action as Steininger ready to serve again. Running jump serve. Knuckleball or dead one. Reichert dig. Ludwig back to Reichert. Off the block. Schrader passes forward. Now the setup by Steininger. Dug by Ludwig. Now Kloffenstein sets up Reese. Off the block and down for the kill. Presley Reese, first kill of the set, second of the match. She will come off. Ludwig will come off. Swiger comes on, and back to serve coming on. Sophomore setter Avery Jackson, number 6. 15-13 Tigers with the 2-point lead. Off the net, dug by Steininger. Schrader back, set to Heitkamp. Heitkamp down. Right between two defenders is Olivia Heitkamp with the kill, her 7th of the match, to go along with a block. And she will take over the serving duties. Cardinals down by a point here in set 2, 14-15. Dug by Grace Prenger. Now Jackson back set to Reichert. Boy, you see her go up, and the energy and power she goes up with, you know it's coming, and it was a good swing and a kill. Her 5th of the set, 11th of the match. And McKinley Reichert back to serve. 16-14 Tigers with the 2-point advantage here in set 2. Dig by Heitkamp, set by Schrader. Now back to Heitkamp off the net. Saved by Reichert. Jackson across to Kloffenstein. Off the block. Prenger going to pass forward. Here comes Swiger. Little quick setter across. Saved by Heitkamp. Now it'll be free ball over by the libero. Libero to libero. Prenger forward to Jackson. A little quick set to Guy. Saved there by Olivia Dahlmeyer. Cardinals a little out of system now. The Tigers up to Kloffenstein. Little setter across. Finds the open hole far side. Nice play. Great rally. Macy Kloffenstein drops one in for the point. Jackson Center 17-14. 1 point closer to 20 as McKinley Reichert back to serve. And she gets one all over Olivia Heitkamp, and there's an ace for Reichert. Her 3rd of the match, and that's going to force a timeout. Brought to you by Precision Strip. Cardinals call time. Jackson Center 18-14, second set action here on NKTelco Sports.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com. Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
Welcome back, and welcome if you're just joining us. It's high school volleyball here on NKTelco Sports. Thrilled to be able to bring this to you. I'd like to thank our additional sponsors, Burke Petroleum, Chiltex LLC, Cy Sweeterman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Gilsman Automotive, Park National Bank, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, and Wilson Health. Great volleyball action. First set ended 27-25, went the way of the Cardinals. It is Tigers 18-14 here in the second as Olivia Donmeyer off the block and down. Count that one. Olivia Donmeyer, her second kill of the set and the match, and she will come out as a part of the rotation. And the Cardinals stop the Jackson Center run. The Cardinals down by 3. 18-15 as Abby Powers, the libero, serving. Dig by Reichert. Jackson sets all the way across to Kloffenstein, pushed across to Heitkamp. Schrader resets Heitkamp. She'll blop one over. And it falls in front of Reichert. I don't know if blop is a technical volleyball term or not, but we're going to go with that. 8th kill of the day for the junior hitter, Olivia Heitkamp. And the Cardinals cut the lead to 2, 18-16 here in the second set. Dig by Reichert. Set by Jackson to Kloffenstein, off the block and out. Kill for Kloffenstein. The junior hitter on the books is a middle hitter. Macy Kloffenstein, 6 kills and an ace thus far. And back to serve is Paige Guy, number 7. A little miscommunication there by the Cardinals. Now set across to Brianna Paul, dug by Reichert. Jackson's going to set up Kloffenstein. Heitkamp keeps it alive. Schrader, quick set across just to get it out of there and get reset. Now free ball over by Suttles. Schrader sets Heitkamp. She adjusts off the block. Here comes Kloffenstein with the dig. Steininger now going to set back up. Kloffenstein off the net. Tried to save it. And the Cardinals win the point, win the rally, as Ava Trentman will sub in and Amelia Donmeyer will sub in for the Cardinals. And they will send Donmeyer back to serve. 19-17, the Cardinals down by 2 here. Have not had the lead in this set. We were tied at 11. And at 0, otherwise it's been all Jackson Center. Big swing by Swiger, dug by the Cardinals, quickly across by Schrader. Now the set to Kloffenstein. Block at the net, goes off of Schrader. And point Jackson Center, give Macy Kloffenstein another kill. That's her 4th of the set. Jackson will come off, Swiger will come off, Ludwig will come on, Reese will come on for Jackson Center. And Marin Ludwig's going to go back and serve for Coach Metz. Up 20-17, the Tigers first to 20. Usually a good indicator of who may win the set. Dug by Donmeyer. Schrader, the quick tapper across. Now Kloffenstein returns the favor, and we're going to get a double as she doesn't get those hands precisely together on the ball. And Melina Schrader, the sophomore for the Cardinals. Main duties are setting, but she can also hit, and she's a great server. And Reichert digs her serve back set from Aaron Young. Dug by Donmeyer in the back row. Quick set across and down. Catches the Tigers off guard there. And Schrader registers her first kill of the set. And she'll go back and serve. And you'll get a timeout called by Coach Metz. And this timeout brought to you by Precision Strip. We'll take it with them as the Tigers hold on to a 1-point lead, 20-19 here on NKTelco Sports.
At Wilson Health, we're extending care beyond the walls of the hospital with resources designed to keep you in charge of your health.
Our independence and connection to the community are unique in a world where big healthcare strives to act like corporations.
Our tools may be the same, but we are different.
We're neighbors, friends, and family who truly care about the people who live here.
We call it caring without limits, and it's just the beginning of a whole new Wilson Health.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth.
Get NKTelco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NKTelco today.
Welcome back to Jackson Center High School. My name is Scott Fry, and I'm thrilled to be here. One of my favorite times of the year when the high school sporting season gets underway. You got to love it. And the New Bremen Cardinals in town from the MAC, taking on the Shelby County Athletic League Jackson Center Tigers. Schrader serve, dug by Kloffenstein, passed across by Ludwig. Reichert with the swing. Now the Cardinals into their offense. Schrader pushes it deep. Now Ludwig sets across to Kloffenstein, little tapper. Nice save by Schrader. Heitkamp bumps it across. Now Jackson Center into their offense. Kloffenstein tries to find that hole behind the defense, and it's not there. Cardinals cover it. And Rihanna Paul off the block and down. Nice swing from the senior, hitting from the right side this time. Her second kill of the set, 5th of the match, and the Cardinals tie it up at 20. It's our second tie here in this set. It's been tight, but Jackson Center's had the lead the whole way. Let's see if the Cardinals can finally get the lead. Dug by Kloffenstein. Now she'll try to take a swing. Cardinals block. And here comes Kloffenstein. Dahmeyer a little awkward, gets it in the back row. Heitkamp up and dug by Powers. Off the block and down. Presley Reese and Kiana Suttles. I think Reese got that block for termination. And so the Tigers hold on to the lead 21-20, and they send Macy Kloffenstein back to serve. Little top spinner back to Dahmeyer. Schrader across the Heitkamp. Up and off the block. Nice dig back there by Marin Ludwig, but Jackson Center unable to finish, and so we're tied at 21. So just like the first set where we got tied up into the 20s, ended up 27-25 Cardinals, here we are again tied late. Rihanna Paul serving for Coach Kramer and the Cardinals. Dug by Kloffenstein. Ludwig sets across to Reichert. Little tapper. Olivia Dahmeyer over to Schrader. Here comes Heitkamp off the block and down. Rihanna Paul tried to get it. The block's going to go to Kiana Suttles, as Suttles and Reichert put the wall up off of that Heitkamp swing. And the Tigers will take the serve now, up 22-21 on the First National Bank scoreboard. And Suttles, number 5, the junior, with the serve. Dug by libero Powers. Schrader sets up Heitkamp, big swing. Reichert sets it up. Ludwig sets it up back to her. Reichert off the block and out of bounds. See how they're going to call this. I think the officials want to talk about this point for a second. The Cardinals had the wall up. Olivia Heitkamp went up the block, but the swing by Reichert was a little awkward, so they're going to discuss what they saw before awarding the point. So the teams will huddle and talk about the situation. It's currently 22-21, Jackson Center with the serve. See what a gentleman on the tower says. Point Tigers, 23-21. Looked like Olivia Heitkamp was up for the block, went off of her and out of bounds. And so the Tigers, Suttles, will serve 23-21. Jackson Center with the lead. Schrader across to Heitkamp. Count that one. As Olivia Heitkamp, a little extra mustard on the hot dog. And the Cardinals will take the serve back. Mary Rindler checks in for New Bremen up front. And Kira Steininger checks in for the Cardinals. She will serve. They are down a point. Never had the lead in this set. Two teams obviously very well matched. They know each other well, as Reichert with the swing off the block. Powers sets it up. Schrader to Olivia Dahmeyer, and she airmails that one. And the Cardinals now facing a set loss, as Jackson Center has it 24-22. Swiger, number 11, in. Jackson, number 6. That's Avery Jackson, the sophomore setter. She will take the serving duties for the Tigers. Trying to put away set 2. 24-22, Jackson Center with the advantage. First to 25, got to win by 2. Dug by Heitkamp. Schrader, she's going to set Heitkamp off the block. Nice save back there by Jackson. Sets across to Reichert, and she finds the empty corner. Appropriate that it's McKinley Reichert with that. Her 6th kill of the set. And that's going to do it for set number 2 as the Tigers take that one 25-22. We'll be back with third set action here on NKTelco Sports.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Welcome Welcome back to Jackson Center High School. Scott Fry with you. 2 sets are in the books. Cardinals take set 1, 27-25, and Jackson Center takes set 2, 25-22. The Tigers never lost the lead the entire way. It was close the entire way. The Cardinals tied it up at 11 and 17. But Jackson Center, and I think we were tied at 20 as well. Jackson Center ends up pulling away 25-22. McKinley Reichert, the final play of that second set. So let's get the CAB report. Kills, aces, blocks. Set 2 looks like this for Jackson Center. 13 kills, 2 aces, 3 blocks. For a match total of 23 kills, 5 aces, 4 blocks. Individual numbers look like this. Kiana Suttles with a kill and a block. Paige Guy with a kill. Presley Reese with a kill and a block. McKinley Reichert, 6 kills, an ace and a block. Macy Klopfenstein, 4 kills and an ace there in the second set. McKinley Reichert continues to dominate today. She's got 12 kills, 3 aces, and a block to lead all scorers. On the Cardinals side of the ledger, 11 kills, 2 blocks in that second set for a total of 21 kills, 5 blocks, and 3 aces. For the Cardinals, Melina Schrader with a kill. Olivia Dottmeyer, 2 kills. Olivia Heitkamp, 5 kills and a block. She leads the Cardinals with 9 kills, 2 blocks. Brianna Paul, 2 kills. Ava Treman with a kill. And Mary Rindler with a block. And so we're ready to start third set action as the officials get the lineups and the rotations all set to go. So this match is all knotted up, so we're going to play at least 4 sets of volleyball here, because in the varsity match, it's a best 3 sets out of 5. So the first team to win 3 sets wins the match. If they go to 5, which is sort of viewed as a tiebreaker set, they play to 15, not 25. Still got to win by 2. Tigers will kick things off here. This is Maren Ludwig with the serve, dug by Power. Schrader with the set. Ava Treman with the with the swing. And the kill as the Cardinals open set 3, scoring 1-0. And they will send sophomore Melina Schrader back to do the duties. And again, the Cardinals did win the JV match in straight sets, 25-15, 25-12, as Schrader sends it to Reichert. Now Ludwig sets up Presley Reese off the block and down. So Presley Reese tallies a kill, her second of the match, and back to serve is Klopfenstein, and we'll call that an ace as Amelia Dottmeyer unable to handle that serve from the junior hitter. 2-1 Tigers on the First National Bank scoreboard. And there's a service error, so we're back tied at 2. Back to serve for New Bremen. Brianna Paul. Dug by Klopfenstein. Here comes Reichert. Little tapper across. Olivia Dottmeyer. Pass to Schrader, up to Heitkamp. And she finds a gap in the defense. And Olivia Heitkamp now with her 10th kill of the match. The only 2 hitters in double digits for kills currently. McKinley Reichert with a dozen for the Tigers and 10 for Olivia Heitkamp on the New Bremen side. And here comes Paul's serve. Cardinals up 3-2. Springer with the dig. Klopfenstein with the double hit as she tries to pass across to set up McKinley Reichert. And the Cardinals now with a 2-point lead on the First National Bank scoreboard as Brianna Paul, the senior, continues to serve. Dig by Klopfenstein, and that'll go in the books as an ace. Brianna Paul, the younger sister of Taylor Paul, a Cardinal volleyball standout. Taylor playing her college volleyball at Indiana Tech. Both programs with a lot of success. Each program had 2 state titles in recent years. Ludwig sets Reichert. Big swing dug by Paul. Now Schrader's going to set up Olivia Dottmeyer. Dug by Barhorst. Across to Reese. Dug by Dottmeyer. That's Amelia Dottmeyer in the back row. Now Olivia Heitkamp goes up off the block and down. So the Cardinals get a little run going. 6-0 run by the Cardinals. Started off 2-0 Jackson Center, and New Bremen took over, and it's been all Cardinals here early in the third set. Brianna Paul with the serve. Dug by Barhorst. And you're going to get some Tigers into the net. It's that dig went all the way to the net. Not much you could do with that. 7-2 Cardinals on the First National Bank scoreboard. And that'll go in the books as an ace. That was very close to that line over there. So Rihanna Paul with 8 service points and a pair of aces. The Cardinals off to a nice start here in the third set after dropping set number 2, 25-22. Barhorst with the dig, Ludwig with the set. Nice dig by Donmeyer off of the subtle swing. Olivia Donmeyer now off the block and out. Cardinals continue to roll here as Olivia Donmeyer, the junior hitter, her first kill of the set, third kill of the match. Rihanna Paul continues to serve the Cardinals on a 9-0 run. And that'll go in the books as a third ace for Rihanna Paul, all coming on this trip behind the service line as the Cardinals go on a 10-0 run, and that's going to force Kim Metz and the Tigers to call timeout. Brought to you by Precision Strip. 10-2, Cardinals lead here early in set 3 on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it. And online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Welcome back to Jackson Center High School Volleyball. 1-1 in the match. Each team won a set. Cardinals took the first set. Tigers answered with a win of their own. Now the Cardinals on a 10-0 run. The biggest piece of domination we've seen so far in the match. Ludwig sets Reichert off the block. Schrader pass forward. Paul's going to set up Heitkamp. Dug by Ludwig. Set by Barhorst. Cardinals keep it alive. Trentman will have to free ball it over and out. So nice play there by the Tigers, getting the Cardinals all twisted on defense. And the Tigers finally stop the bleeding as New Bremen on a 10-0 run. Jackson Center down 10-3 as Suttles will serve. Dug by Powers. Schrader's going to set Heitkamp up off the block and down. Olivia Heitkamp, third kill of the set, 12th of the match. In comes Kira Steininger to serve for the Cardinals. Also in for the Cardinals, Mary Rindler up front. It'll be Mary Rindler, Olivia Donmeyer, Olivia Heitkamp up front for the Cardinals. Guy, Ludwig, and Reese up front for the Tigers. 11-3 New Bremen on the First National Bank scoreboard. Reichert handles the Steininger serve with a little difficulty, but they manage to get it over. Schrader's going to set up Mary Rindler. Count it! Nice set by Schrader. Mary Rindler sends it home. Her second kill of the match to go along with 3 blocks. First kill of the set. 12-3 Cardinals. Dug by Barhorst. Back set to Reichert. Steininger digs it, but unable to do anything with it as McKinley Reichert, her first kill of the set. Well, the Tigers love to get her going up front. The thing with Reichert is she plays great defense as well, excellent server, and then, of course, with a big swing at the front. Avery Jackson with the serve. Rindler with a little tapper across. Reichert sets it up to Jackson. Back to Reichert. Off the block and down. And that's another kill for the sophomore McKinley Reichert. 14 kills on the match to lead all hitters. 6 in each of the first 2 sets, 2 here as Avery Jackson off the net. And an awkward dig by Heitkamp counts as a kill as Jackson Center unable to get to it. So the Cardinals get a bounce, goes their way, and Heitkamp will go back to serve. 13-5 now, the Cardinals with the lead on the First National Bank scoreboard. Grace Pranger with the dig. Jackson's going to set up Reichert with a little tapper across. Nothing the Cardinals could do with that. Very smart play as the Cardinals had the block. The wall was up. Olivia Donmeyer and Mary Rindler over there to block, and Reichert just kind of tapped it through him, and now McKinley will go back to serve. 13-6. Tigers down by 7. Dig by Heitkamp, set by Schrader. Back to Heitkamp. She'll bump it over gently. Reichert saves it there. You see a little look at that defense. Pringer has to free ball back over to Steininger. Now Mary Rindler with a tapper, almost finds the floor, and then Klopfenstein with the save. Mary Rindler, very smart play there. She was going for that empty spot, but Macy Klopfenstein got there, but unfortunately, in getting there, had too much energy on it, went out of bounds. 14-6 Cardinals. They will send senior libero Abby Powers back to serve. Abby been a fixture in the Cardinal back row since Diana Heitkamp graduated a couple of years ago. Schrader's set, the wraparound to Rindler. Count that one. Did you see Rindler passes from the center to Schrader, who will back set. Rindler wraps around the back side of the setter to hit from the right front corner, and that's a great play. 15-6, Cardinals up. And Powers unable to get that one across. And Jackson Center once again stops the bleeding off of the service error. They will send Kiana Suttles back onto the floor. And serving will be Paige Guy. Dug by Steininger, had a little trouble with it. Paul gets it back in play. Cardinals have to free ball it over. Now Swiger to Jackson. She sets up Klopfenstein, little tapper. Heitkamp to Schrader. She goes ahead, takes a swing. Heitkamp keeps it going. Schrader's going to set Paul. Off the block, count it. That was, they're going to say Jackson Center point. Looked like it went off of a blocker. Point Tigers, 15-8, Cardinals with the lead. Paige Guy back to serve. And the Cardinals will let that one fall. And it's just out of bounds, right at the line judge. So Cardinals double up on the scoreboard. First National Bank scoreboard, 16-8. Amelia Donmeyer in to serve for Coach Kramer. Also coming in, Ava Trentman will take on front row middle hitting duties with Rihanna Paul, Melina Schrader up front to set. And here we go. Cardinals up 16-8 here in the set number 3. Avery Jackson sets Suttles right to Powers. Back set to Heitkamp and never over the net. Point Tigers. Back onto the floor comes sophomore Presley Reese and Marin Ludwig. Marin will go back to serve for Coach Metz. Sophomore, an excellent server. Great back row player. Donmeyer, a little trouble with that. Cardinals keep it in play. Heitkamp going to bump it over. Klopfenstein sets up Ludwig, comes up to set, back to Klopfenstein off the block. Paul Schrader's going to take that quick swing instead of setting it. Jackson Center reacts, and you're going to get a point Cardinals. Not sure what happened there on that point. Some mistake on the Jackson Center side. I did not catch what that was, but the Cardinals lead 17-9. Melina Schrader serving. And that's going to go in the books as an ace for the sophomore. Her second of the match. Grace Pringer back there unable to do anything with that. Very, very deep serve back to the corner across court. Schrader now serving. 18-9, the Cardinals with the lead on the First National Bank scoreboard. Dug by Klopfenstein. Ludwig will set Klopfenstein. Off the block and down. Nothing the Cardinals could do there. Macy Klopfenstein with the swing. Her first kill of the set. That brings her to 8 kills for the match, and she will serve now. Tigers down 8. The Cardinals lead 18-10. Dug by Paul. Schrader's going to set Heitkamp off the block. Nice job there by Reese keeping it in play. Ava Trentman goes up quickly with the kill. You hang those over the net like that, and someone's going to go up and make something happen. And this time it was Cardinal sophomore, number 10, Ava Trentman. Rihanna Paul was on a 10-0 service run with 3 aces earlier in the set, and she's back to do it again for Coach Kramer and the Cardinals. Dug by Klopfenstein. Ludwig. Tigers end up having to free ball it over. And it goes out of bounds, and the Cardinals double them up again, 20-10 here in set 3 as they try to get to 25. Paul with the serve, dug by Klopfenstein. Ludwig's going to set up Reichert. And this time she pulls it across her body out of bounds. So a couple of hitting errors, and Coach Metz will take timeout. Brought to you by Precision Strip. Another football score, Cardinals 21, Tigers 10 here on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
And we are back. Brianna Paul on another good service run here for the Cardinals as they lead 21-10 here in the third set, coming out of a Precision Strip timeout. And sorry, Rihanna, if I just jinxed you there as she hits one into the net, and it's 21-11. And the Tigers will send Kiana Suttles back to serve. And Jackson Center got some work to do here in this third set. And it's dug by Amelia Donmeyer. Schrader's going to set up Heitkamp. We've seen that a lot. And Olivia airmails that one all the way across and out. 21-12, one of my favorite records of all time by the Canadian power trio Rush. Cardinals with the lead, 21-12, but the Tigers serve. Suttles puts it in play. Amelia Donmeyer with the dig. Cross to Heitkamp, and that's going to go in as a kill, as the Tigers didn't have an answer for that swing. Olivia Heitkamp leads all hitters this set with 5 to bring her total to 14 for the match. One behind the 15 kills by McKinley Reichert on the Jackson Center side of the ledger. Cardinals 22, Tigers 12 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Sophomore Steininger to serve. Knuckleball right at Reichert. She handles it beautifully. Here comes Guy into the net. Little hitting error there. Tigers got into their offense. Reichert to Ludwig. Guy unable to finish. 23-12 now. The Cardinals have been in control of this set all the way. Tigers opened 2-0, and then the Cardinals went on a 10-2 run, and it's been all New Bremen. And we got a situation over here. Not sure what happened there. They showed Kira Steininger's number. I don't know if she got over the end line. We're going to get a discussion from the official and Coach Kramer as Jackson Center sends Swiger onto the floor and Avery Jackson onto the floor to serve. 23-13, the Cardinals lead here in set 3 as Jackson puts it in play. Steininger sets it forward, and then Mary Rindler with a tapper. Cardinals back in play. Here comes Olivia Donmeyer, the junior, with the kill. Her second of the set, 4th of the match. Donmeyer with her first start on varsity this year that I'm aware of. Plays a lot of JV volleyball. Olivia Heitkamp now with the serve. Reichert from the right side, and that's going to go in the books as a kill. Boy, she gets a lot of energy on that ball. You watch her as she takes her run. And, man, she can put a lot on it. So Jackson Center staving off the loss as we are at set point. And that's going to be a service error. And that will award the Cardinals a set 3 win, 25-14. When we come back, we'll give you the CAB report for set 3 and the total. But New Bremen now with a 2-1 lead in the match here on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
We are back at Jackson Center. Scott Fryer with you all. The high school volleyball action you can stand on a Saturday morning. Of course, the replays here are going to be Tuesday, September 13th, 7 p.m., Saturday, September 17th at 10 a.m. The New Bremen Cardinals with a commanding set 3 win, 25-14. It's gone like this so far. New Bremen took set 1, 27-25. Jackson Center roared back, 25-22, set 2 win. And then the Cardinals all over set 3, 25-14. Let's get you the CAB report here. Jackson Center, 6 kills in this set and an ace for a total of 29 kills, 6 aces, and 4 blocks on the match. McKinley Reichert leads the Tigers and all hitters with 16 kills. Over on the New Bremen side of the ledger, 11 kills for the set, 4 aces for the set, for a total of 7 aces, 32 kills, and 5 blocks on the match. Olivia Heitkamp, the leading hitter for the Cardinals, with 14 kills. Also with 2 kills, Olivia Dahlmeyer. 3 aces, Rihanna Paul, an ace, Melina Schrader. A couple of kills for Ava Trentman, a couple of kills for Mary Rendler. On the Jackson Center side, Presley Reese had a kill, Mary Klopfenstein a kill and an ace, and McKinley Reichert with 4 kills. As we get things set here for the 4th set. Cardinals will play volleyball again next on Tuesday, the 6th of September. They're going to take on St. Mary's, and that very same day, Jackson Center is going to host Scal rival Fort Loramie, so that'll be a great match as we are underway. Set 4, little tapper, Heitkamp finds the floor. Again, you saw the Tiger blockers go up, and Olivia Heitkamp has played enough volleyball to know that when there's a hole behind the blockers, sometimes it's best to tap it over instead of take the swing. And Melina Schrader will serve. Cardinals up 1-0 on the First National Bank scoreboard. Grace Springer with a dig. Ludwig passes across to Reese. Dug by Heitkamp all the way across by Schrader. Reichert's going to set up Reese, sophomore to sophomore, and into the net. So hitting error provides Cardinals with their second point, and they open set 4 on a 2-0 run. Sophomore Melina Schrader doing the serving duties. All the way across court right at Macy Klopfenstein. Now she'll take a swing, and Dahlmeyer goes up to play it and thought better of it. And that was a wise decision as it sails long. Cardinals 3-0 run to open set 4. Schrader to Klopfenstein. Here comes Reese, sets it across, Powers with the dig. Melina Schrader back set to Paul off the block. Reichert back in play. Sets across by Ludwig. Schrader's going to set Heitkamp. And off of Ludwig and down for the point. Olivia Heitkamp with her second kill of the set. Cardinals up 4-0. Prenger will return the volleyball to Melina Schrader. Schrader with 3 kills, 2 assists on the match. She'll send one right at Klopfenstein, and that's going to go in the book as an ace. That's her third. She had an ace in the first, an ace in the third, and this is her first ace of the 4th as the Cardinals on a run here, 5-0 to start set number 4. Another knuckleball going to go to Prenger this time. Prenger to Suttles, and then Jackson Center unable to finish. So several hitting errors now for the Tigers, and a couple of kills and an ace for the Cardinals. 6-0, the Cardinals open set 4. Here comes Schrader. Right back to that corner, Prenger with the dig. Now Reichert a deep kill, and off the hands of a diving Abby Powers. And McKinley Reichert registers her first kill of the 4th set to stop the bleeding. And that'll send Macy Klopfenstein back behind the service line. Reichert now with 17 kills on the match, leads all hitters. Sophomore hitter, excellent day at the office. And Trentman's going to push one right to the boundary, over the block and down. And the Cardinal sophomore with her 5th kill for the night. Or well today, because it is Saturday morning. Actually, it is afternoon. Dahlmeyer now with the dig in the back row. Schrader's going to back set Paul. And a little bit too much juice on that one. One hopper to the fence. Goes long on the hitting error, and Klopfenstein will continue to serve as Jackson Center on a little run here. Cardinals started 6-0, and now the Tigers with a 3-0 run. And your score on the scoreboard, 6-3 New Bremen. Schrader sets all the way across to Heitkamp off the block. Prenger with the dig. Ludwig's going to set up Reese off the Cardinal block. Reichert with the dig. Ludwig sets up Reichert off the block and down. Count it. So the Tigers roaring back with a little energy here on a 4-0 run. 6-4 on the First National Bank scoreboard advantage still with the Cardinals. Paul with the dig right at the net. Schrader with one-handed set to Heitkamp. Count it. As Olivia Heitkamp elevates. And she's already long and tall. Great angle, and there's not much the Tiger libero Grace Pringer, the junior, could do with that. 7-4 Cardinals as they end the Tigers' run. Paul with the serve, Pringer with a dig, sets up Reichert. Here it comes. Paul keeps it in, and it's too close to the net. So the power from Reichert on that kill really set up that errant dig as Paige Guy, the junior hitter, comes on for the Tigers, as does Avery Jackson, the sophomore setter. Suttles with the serve, and it's out. And so now the Cardinals will sub in Kira Steininger, number 5, and Mary Rindler, number 14. Steininger, a back row player, and Rindler, a front row. The only freshman currently rotating in and out for the Cardinals at the varsity level. 8-5 Cardinals on the First National Bank scoreboard. Knuckleball, Reichert with the dig. Back set back to Reichert, off the block and down. She just brings so much power and velocity. Cardinals unable to get in good position to grab that. And with that kill, we are tied at 6. Back to serve for Jackson Center, the junior setter, Riley Barhorst. Dug by Steininger up to Schrader, across to Heitkamp, and an awkward set there. Just not in position where Heitkamp could do anything with it. I told you earlier it was 6-6. It was actually 8-6. My angle to the scoreboard, I misread that. My apologies. It's 8-7 Cardinals, and Heitkamp blows one out of bounds, and we are tied at 8. So my apologies on the mistake with the score. It is tied at 8 here in the 4th set. Jackson Center needs to win this set to force a tiebreaker set 5, and Mary Rindler gets the set, and a little bit long. So the hitting errors now happening on the Cardinal side of the floor, as Jackson Center with a 1-point lead on the First National Bank scoreboard, 9-8. They were down 6-0 to start the set. So a nice recovery. Here comes Heitkamp, a little tapper over the blockers and down. You saw Swiger and Reichert go up. Heitkamp read that, and a little heel of the hand bump puts it to the floor, gives her a kill, and ties set 4 at 9. Deep serve to Pringer, set by Barhorst, and Reichert with the kill. 20 kills for the match for the sophomore standout for the Tigers. It's only going to get better, folks. And wait till you see her play basketball. Dig by Olivia Heitkamp. Paige Guy pushes it across. Now Steininger's going to set Schrader. Big swing. Schrader's got a quick arm. And Barhorst forced to free ball it over. And there you see it again, Schrader with the swing. Reaction. Tigers, they keep it going. Powers, Schrader, wrap around to Rindler. Never had a chance as Rindler couldn't get good contact. And Kramer, Coach Kramer is going to call timeout for the Cardinals. The Jackson Center Tigers roaring back in set 4. They have the lead 11-9 here on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
We've got a good one here at Jackson Center High School. The New Bremen Cardinals in town, undefeated, 5-0, coming in 1-0 in the MAC after a big win over Versailles on Thursday. And the Tigers, 3-2 overall, 2-1 in the Shelby County Athletic League. And we got a good match here. Cardinals won set 1, 27-25. Tigers came back, took set 2, 25-22. And then the Cardinals won set 3, 25-14. Reichert to serve now as the Tigers up 11-9 on the scoreboard. Rindler with a wraparound, decides to put the tapper. She saw Guy and Klopfenstein up. And so the freshman decided to tap it across. And it found bare wood. And the Cardinals cut the lead to 1. Down 11-10 as senior libero Avery, that's her brother, Abby Powers, back to serve. And Klopfenstein pushes it right into the block. And the freshman Rindler not having it. 11-11 tied as Abby Powers will serve. I mentioned her brother Avery graduated probably 4 years ago. Basketball, football standout. Very athletic family. Reichert with the dig. Barhorst passes across. Now Schrader's going to set up Paul. Off the block and down. Count that one. Brianna Paul, another kill. That is 6 for her tonight, her first of the set. Abby Powers, 3 straight points for the Cardinals. There's your serve, dug by Reichert. Nice job getting that going. Barhorst sets up Reichert. Off the block, Steininger. Now the swing by Heitkamp, dug by Barhorst. Steininger's going to set up Schrader. Sophomore goes up, dug by Barhorst. Great job back there. Schrader goes up and off the block and down as Klopfenstein slams the door at the net. Nice sequence there for the Tigers. Cardinals had some good swings, but the Tigers playing great defense answered every one of them. And then put up the block, played a little defense of their own, and get the point. Guy right to the center of the Cardinals back row. That's Heitkamp. Now Rindler up off the block, save Schrader. Powers passes forward, and Schrader pushes it across out of bounds. And that's a point Cardinal. As a hitting error for the Tigers. 13-12, Tigers have the lead. 13-12, Cardinals have the lead on the First National Bank scoreboard as Amelia Dahmeyer goes back. Rindler and Steininger will sit. Dahmeyer and Trentman will come in for the Cardinals. Dug by Grace Prenger. And the block is up. Ava Trentman, a sophomore middle hitter, with the block for the Cardinals. 14-12, the Cardinals with the lead, and Amelia Dahmeyer with the serve. Knuckleball back to Grace Prenger. She digs. Over to Barhorst. She sets up. I believe that was Reichert in the middle. Her 5th kill of the set. She has 21 for the match. And Jackson Center will send number 24, Maren Ludwig, the sophomore, excellent server, defensive specialist. Great setter as well. Very, very good all-around player. And Ludwig with the ace, that's her 2nd, and we are tied at 14 here in the 4th set. Very good volleyball match, as we expected. These two schools know each other well, coaches good friends, as is the case with most of the programs in the area. A lot of times they spend time in the summer scrimmaging and practicing together. Brianna Paul off the block and down. Is Ludwig unable to do anything? It's Paul's 2nd kill of the set. And the Cardinals will send sophomore Melina Schrader back to serve. Dug by Klopfenstein. Reichert will set her up. And Klopfenstein into the net. Cardinals again with a 2-point advantage. 16-14 here in set number 4. Cardinals with a 2-1 lead so far in the match. Tough serve. Knuckleball goes right at Macy Klopfenstein. There's another ace for Schrader. Her 4th of the match, 2nd of the set. And she will wind her up and do it again. 17-14 Cardinals. And 2 aces in a row as Kiona Suttle's unable to do anything with that one. And the Cardinals now stretch their lead to 4. It's been a back and forth set this time around, kind of a set of runs. Cardinals on a 6-0 run, and then Jackson Center got it tied up. They've been on a couple of runs of their own, and there's a hitting error out of bounds. And now they're going to say timeout. Jackson Center with the Cardinals with a 5-point lead here in set 4, 19-14. Precision strip timeout on NKTelco Sports.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters, and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
Welcome back to Jackson Center. Fourth set action. Scott Fry bringing you all the hits, bumps, spikes, kills, blocks, you name it, aces. We got it as Melina Schrader puts us back into play. Cardinals up 19-14. And all at once, Melina Schrader, her third ace since taking over the service duties on this run. The Cardinals first to 20-14. So Melina Schrader getting the hot service hand. She keeps going back to that right back corner. As you see now, Jackson Center going to stack some defenders back there. And there's another one. This time it goes out of bounds, so Schrader with a service error, but not before she tallies 3 aces on that trip behind the service line. Total of 4 aces in the set, a total of 6 aces in the match. So Schrader coming alive from a serving perspective. And now Jackson Center, Macy Kloffenstein, the junior hitter, will put it into play. Abby Powers set. And then Heitkamp looking to pass that. Unable to do so. And point Tigers, 20-16. Cardinals with a 4-point lead. Kloffenstein will line it up and do it again for Coach Metz. Schrader with the set to Ava Trentman off the block and down. Trentman's got a very, very quick swing. She likes that little quick set where it goes up quick and down quick, and too much quick for that Tiger defense. Cardinals back serving again. This is Rihanna Paul serving with a 21-16 lead on the First National Bank scoreboard. Kloffenstein dig, Ludwig pass across to Reichert. Off the block, Cardinals slow it down. Schrader's going to set Olivia Dahnmeyer. Nice dig by Kloffenstein. It's going to go off the back wall, though. Too much on it. And Olivia Dahnmeyer wears jersey number 3, the junior. Outside hitter, puts it away for the Cardinals. That is her 5th kill of the match. Both Dahnmeyer twins on the floor. Amelia back row, Olivia front row. Ludwig sets up Reichert. She's going to have to run for it and tap it across. The set wasn't exactly where they wanted it. And so the Cardinals now 2 points away from a set and match win, 23-16 on the First National Bank scoreboard, as Rihanna Paul has also had an excellent afternoon serving. She's got 3 aces, had those in the third set, got on a little tear on a 10-0 run. And Reichert and the Cardinals block it. That's Ava Trentman. Reichert with the big swing, and sometimes that bites you. If you get a clean block on that, it comes back over with a lot of energy on it. You saw it right there as Ava Trentman, the sophomore, up to block from her middle hitting position. And the Cardinals now with set point in set 4 and match point, 24-16 on the First National Bank scoreboard as Paul serves. Dug by Jackson. Ludwig passes, and this one's going to go airmail out of bounds, and that's going to do it from Jackson Center as the New Bremen Cardinals take set number 4, 25-16, and they take the match overall 27-25, 22-25, 25-14, 25-16. So the Cardinals win 3-1. We're going to take a quick timeout while I tally up the cab report for you. Don't go away. When we come back, I'm going to give you all the details statistically. Once again, the Cardinals victorious. They go to 6-0 over the Jackson Center Tigers here on NKTelco Sports.
We are here and here and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Welcome back to Jackson Center. Time to wrap things up. As you can see, the teardown has begun. Things are cleaning out, and it's a victory for the Cardinals, and they will go to 6-0 on the 2022 campaign as they take down the home Jackson Center Tigers. Let's tell you how we got there with the CAB report. Kills, aces, blocks for the Tigers. Total of 34 kills, 7 aces, 5 blocks, led by sophomore McKinley Reichert, leading all hitters with 21 kills, also 3 aces and a block. Also, a big day for Macy Kloffenstein, 8 kills, 2 aces and a block. 2 aces for Marin Ludwig. 3 kills and 2 blocks for sophomore Presley Reese. A kill for Paige Guy. Kill and a block for Kiana Suttles. So once again, the Tigers, 34 kills, 7 aces, 5 blocks. On the New Bremen side of the ledger, 41 kills, 11 aces, and 8 blocks. Let's tell you how we got there. Olivia Heitkamp with 18 kills and 2 blocks. Leads the Cardinals with kills. Melina Schrader, 3 kills and 6 aces, 4 of those coming in set 4, really kind of propelling the Cardinals to that final set win. 5 kills for Olivia Dahmeyer, an ace for Kira Steininger, 7 kills, 3 aces for senior Rihanna Paul, 6 kills and 2 blocks for sophomore Ava Trentman, 3 kills and 4 blocks for freshman Mary Rindler. So again, the Cardinals 41 kills, 8 blocks, and 11 aces as they advance to 6-0 with this win today. They win it in 4, 27-25 the first set. Second set went the way of the Tigers, 25-22. Cardinals all over sets 3 and 4, 25-14, 25-16. And so that's how we got to our final match score of 3-1. The Cardinals victorious on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. One last piece of business here. We always like to award a standout player. Tough call today. I like to give it to someone on the winning team. So this time around, we're going to award junior Olivia Heitkamp for the New Bremen Cardinals. She wears jersey number 4. She's a big-time hitter, and she showed it today. She had 18 kills and a couple of blocks in a Cardinal victory. So congratulations to the NKTelco player of the game, Olivia Heitkamp, 18 kills and 2 blocks in a Cardinal victory. So once again, Scott Fry is so pleased to bring you volleyball action from Jackson Center. Your final, New Bremen 3-1 over the Tigers here on NKTelco Sports.